Hey girls, it's Gina. So it's been, I think, 2 months or so. I haven't updated you guys, which I'm completely sorry about. I always do this. I go in sections and, you know, um, but my life is always changing at like a rapid rate. And so once again, you see my background different. I'm not in the same place. I'm not in my old apartment in the city. I've moved. I'm done with my externship in Manhattan, so no longer in the city. Ah! I'm actually upstate near school again. I started school 2 weeks ago. I ended my externship about 4 weeks ago, like a month ago already. And I finished, and then in between, I went home to California for a week. So I moved, and then I went home to visit, and then I found an apartment. And rather than living in the dorms this time, I'm living on my own. So just my apartment right now is a complete mess. So I'm not gonna like show you my complete apartment, but just a skim. Um, I got my own place, and I got this little itty bitty like cottage like room. This is my living room and pretty much my living area. It's pretty ghetto right now. I have no furniture. Well, I mean, I do have furniture, but it's ghetto, like this ghetto futon that my boyfriend gave me for my couch, and my little Asian table. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna show you my Asian table, but you guys just saw my school mess on the floor. So, what has been up? There's been so much going on, so many things changing. I don't know where to fill you guys on. For one, where do I start with? Okay, so I guess I'll start with my externship. I finished, and in my previous video log, I was saying like that I was hoping that I was going to get more time to myself. Well, my chef told me that I was going to have more free time and that he was going to schedule me less because he wanted to cut down on hours. That didn't happen because more people left, and so he ended up scheduling me more than actually what I typically work. And so I went from pastry to garde manger again and blah 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 blah. So I worked until my very last day, and I was really busy because I had all this homework to catch up on and blah blah. And then I went home for a week, and I gotta say, this has been the best visit home ever. I can tell that I've grown a little bit, like matured a little bit, because previously when I went home, I was really disappointed before because like, I had expectations of some friends, and I really seeked attention from other people, like friends wise, because I lacked that in the city and in New York. I mean, I lacked that companionship, and I was really disappointed and sad when I went home last time. And I shouldn't have been because I saw my family, and that's what really counts, right? Family. This time around, though, it was a 1 week visit home, and I kid you not, like the last 3 days, like I just kept tearing and crying because I did not want to come back to New York. It was probably the best trip I've ever taken, and it was so like I had no expectations going home. I didn't expect to see anybody. I didn't expect to, do anything except see my family. All I wanted to do is see my family. After 5 months of hell in the kitchen and, working hard and having to learn how to be independent and take care of myself, I was exhausted. I wanted to just relax when I got home, and that's exactly what I did, except I got the bonus of just having a lot of fun. Like when I got home, my best friend Freddie, who's become like, me and him have become more like this. Every time I come home, he like takes more and more care of me, and you guys have seen Freddie. If you guys did not catch my blog TV thing my last couple of days there, go check it out. It was hilarious. I hung out with Freddie like half the time I was home, and then my friends Ramon and Mary and all of them, and it was just a blast. we didn't do anything like extravagant. We just hung out at their house and we just had so much fun. We had game night. I drank a couple nights, and I don't. If you guys know me, I don't drink. I'm 23, and typically at 23, you're out partying on the weekends, clubbing, you know, doing all that fun stuff, bar hopping and all that. I've never been through that phase really, and even when I was like 17, 18, 16, I never like went through that whole drinking fianza and party fianza and breaking the rules and all that. But this time when I went home, I had a lot of fun. I drank some beer, which I don't like typically, but it was really good. And I just really enjoyed seeing my family. I got to see my nephews, who are adorable, like adorable. My nephew, Paul, like he's 2, and he's counting now and all of this, and he counts from 1 to 13 but skips from 7 to 13, so he goes 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 13, and you just crack up because like my sister counts the stairs with him when they're walking upstairs, and there's 13 stairs, but he only remembers up to 7 and then only remembers 13 because that's the last stair. So when he counts paper, he goes pepu, and then he goes 1 pepu, 2 pepu. So freaking cute. And I got to see my nephew, Daniel, who's a newborn, not newborn anymore, but and he was adorable, just a happy baby. I was really happy to see like my family well. My brother just got a new car, so he's all hyped up, and he got a G35, so he's like like Mr. pumped up because he's got a nice car. And I sold my car when I was there, and with the money from my car, I pretty much have paid off all my credit card debts. I'm this close to being debt free beyond my student loans, which will screw me for the rest of my life. But I'm pretty much done with my debts, which I'm so proud of. It's been such a stress for me. I don't like to be, I don't like payments, which is why I don't like buying new cars. I'd prefer to buy a beater that I can just pay in cash over, a car that I have to make $500 payments on. So I'm really excited about that. And then right when I got back, my boyfriend and I went apartment searching. Well, he was helping me find an apartment, and it was really difficult, really expensive, and there's no way for me to afford living out on my own, paying $1,200 a month. And so we found a place through his friend who owns this entire house that he's broken up into 3 different apartments. And so it's a 1-bedroom, and it's really big. I really like it, and it's convenient because all the utilities are included and blah blah blah. But anyway, that's that. Right now, as you can see, I'm in my workout clothes because guess what? I am starting my diet again. It has been my diet and exercise. It has been 1 year since I've worked out and dieted. I'm so itchy right now. And so I'm starting that again because I gained weight. It's funny because my first like 2 months of externship, I lost another 10 pounds, and I was like super excited. I like slimmed down, and obviously for not the right reasons, because I was too stressed out. I wasn't eating, so I was obviously losing weight. Then the last half of my externship, I finally got to know my coworkers. I was getting comfortable at work. I had a what's it called, boyfriend, a on-job boyfriend. I call him my kitchen boyfriend, who fed me. So I got fed really well at work the last half of my externship, and I would eat pretty well, and then I got comfortable, and then I started splurging in ice cream and all the good food, Chipotle, and all the X stuff that yeah. made me gain my chubs back. So I'm back to starting out, working out. It is day 3, I think, of my workout diet, and it has been difficult. I do not want to do this, but I must. But this time my goal is going to be significantly different. My goal is to lose weight, but is essentially this time I want to do it at a slower pace, and I want to do more of a change in lifestyle rather than just trying to get to my goal weight. I have a goal weight, but right now it's perfect for me to do this because I'm in nutrition's class and I'm learning, you know, what to cut out, what not to cut out, that carbohydrates are really good for you, that protein is really good for you, and that you essentially want to balance your diet in the long run rather than short term, just cutting out things. So my diet right now consists of being as raw and wholesome as I can eat. So I don't cut out anything necessarily besides like fried foods. Fried foods are the only ones that I really cut out. Um, but everything else I will substitute. So like rather than eating regular pasta, I'll eat whole grain pasta with none of the cream sauces. I'm staying away from anything white and thick. And for all you girls that are on a diet, white and thick is the main thing you want to stay away from, because in our culinary side, especially when you're eating out, even if you're eating out at a fine dine restaurant, I guarantee you that what you're eating is like anything but healthy, because it is saturated in butter and cream and flour and oil. And so you want to stay away from anything white and thick. When soups are thick, most likely they're thickened with a roux, meaning flour and oil. That's how we thicken soups, which is really not good for you. There's no nutritional value. You're just pretty much eating flour and then a spoon of oil. So, like dinner the other night, I cooked whole grain pasta with just olive oil, some fresh tomatoes, some basil, a little bit of Parmesan cheese, just to tie it up. Not too much salt, pepper, with a breast of chicken breast that I sprinkled with a mix of herbs, and then I just sauteed the chicken, and then I seared it, meaning I cooked it on high heat, and then I seared both sides to get that golden brown color. So what that does is it seals in the juices, and then I turned my stove down to low to cook it throughout. And then I ate that. So it was whole grain pasta, just a little bit, with chicken breast and a salad that I made from romaine baby mix greens with a balsamic vinaigrette. And it's really healthy for you. You're getting everything you need. You've got your carbs from your pasta, you got your protein, and then you got all your vegetables. And like for breakfast today, I had a bowl of Cheerios, not the sweetened Cheerios, just regular Cheerios with some milk. I'm drinking 2% milk, even though it has fat in it, because you still need fat in your diet, and because I'm cutting out so much other stuff, it compensates. Or like the other day, I ate an whole grain English muffin with an egg white and a turkey patty, because it has less fat and saturated and all that kind of stuff. So I'll eat that for breakfast. For lunch, I'll typically eat another salad with all the vegetables piled up with some oil and vinegar. And then I'll eat some protein with it. So maybe a little bit of grilled salmon, a little bit of steak, whatever it is. I'll just toss it on top. And then I'll even have maybe like a slice of whole wheat bread, you know. And in between, I've been eating like apples, oranges, just fruits. I'm trying to get in and eat as raw and wholesome as I can. The more you add to it, the more you make it complex, the more it's just not original for your body to eat. When you eat raw foods, like, your body has to work to digest it. And that's my goal, to make my body work to digest things so that it takes longer to, for my body to work at, to break down. That way I'm also burning calories while I'm eating. and etc. And then as far as my workouts, I've been working out, doing between 30 and 45 minutes of cardio, intense cardio, and I'll switch machines. I'll do maybe 2 or 3 different cardio machines, stairmaster, treadmill, ellipticals, and then I'll do a little bit of weight training, get my abs in and stuff like that. The thing is, this time around, I'm definitely not losing. It's only been 3 days, but from all the diet and exercise that I've done within the last 5 years, I noticed that I have this trend or this routine that I go through. I typically in the first week lose a lot of weight because my body's in shock. It's like bam, from eating junky to like healthy, and then all the exercise. This time around though, it's very slow, and I think it's because I haven't necessarily gained all my weight back from last time, but I gained probably like 80% of it back. So it's gonna take longer, and it's gonna take a lot more work for me to get to that amount of weight loss. So here we go. My starting weight, you guys are going to be shocked. My starting weight is 159 pounds, okay? 159. And I know a lot of you girls think that I'm not 159, but I am. Trust me, I got chubs. You can see my chubs. You want to see my chubs? My chubs are right here. But my main chub is on my stomach. I've got chubs on my stomach, and that is the worst type of fat you can have. Fat on your stomach means fat that is bad for your health. If you have fat like distributed everywhere else, it's actually better than for your fat to be straight in your stomach, because that means that all your organs are being saturated with all your fats, and that just makes you unhealthy. It causes a lot of problems, especially if you keep that, in your future. So yeah, my goal weight is right now, I want to get to 135 pounds. The lowest I've ever weighed is 149 pounds. And that was last year when I was really going hardcore. I went from 168 pounds to 149 pounds. And that was a 2 month window, routine, workout. That at that time was really, really hardcore, intense. Like, I was at it. I worked out twice a day. I did everything rough. Yeah, I gained a lot of that weight back because I'm 159 pounds. So pretty much I gained 11 pounds back. And so this time my goal is to get to 135 pounds. And my goal is to lose anywhere from 2 to 3, 4 pounds a week. 2 pounds a week is fine with me. I really want to make this a long-term goal, so I'm gonna try to keep myself accountable, because I'm gonna be as open as I can with you guys this time around. Before I would post my weight on my blog, but this time I'm just gonna say it through YouTube, just because blogging is a lot of work for me right now. I'm really busy. I have 5 classes that I'm taking, and it's only a 6-week class per class, so it's like taking 5 summer classes. So that's how intense school is for me right now. I have no time to do anything, and as much, I really am so sad that I cannot make like more videos, but it's really difficult right now. My schedule is hectic. My morning starts at 5:30 in the morning, and I don't go to sleep till 11:30 at night because of homework, because I have to cook, because I have to go to the gym, all this other stuff. So bear with me. The one thing I will try to do is keep you guys up on my whole weight routine, and then once in a while get in a makeup tutorial. And I also have a lot of products that I'm going to be reviewing. Some other things. Oh, I really want to, in the next couple months, start doing some cooking videos so that I can really get in touch with showing you guys how to do the basics and the fundamentals of cooking for those of you girls who want to learn how to cook. So what I learned from school is what I will transfer to you and try to make it as simple and understandable as possible. So bear with me, girls. I miss you all. Thank you so much for everything, for supporting me. and reading about me. And don't forget to say hi. I guess I will talk to you girls really soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe in a week. But I'll talk to you later. Bye!